Beowulf, 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 Hexes. Welcome to Beowulf. Now, Beowulf is one of those interesting books in the entire world. There's a lot of things that you can go ahead and learn from it. Beowulf itself is not just a hero's journey or hero's story. It's also an epic about, well, passionate things that some people care about. Some men care about women only, and that this book has some of that. And some people love the action only, and this book has tons of that. It's a book for everyone, even the ones that are the least related towards this book as well, too. It's one of those world classics that are applied to everywhere, and some people actually enjoy reading it, even if it is forced reading it, because they've tried it and they showed that they enjoyed it. Anyways, let's start off with this review of Beowulf, written by Anonymous. Now, whoever this Anonymous might be, we are pretty sure that that Anonymous was a Christian monk, mainly because the writing styles of Beowulf indicate a Christian monk, but also the ideas that the characters held was a Christian monk. But their actions, though, it told a very different story. But then again, that is true because they had to, make sure that they were not confused with the Buddhists. Regardless, this is pretty much how it works out. Beowulf goes off into three parts, one with a pretty medium, easy stone giant, and another one with a gigantic stone giant, and another one with a wooden shield, I should say. So Beowulf goes ahead and tells us a lot about that person. It just doesn't tell about us only, it also tells us about a lot of the other people too. So in the end, Beowulf is just there not to just give you a story, it's also there to teach you. Right? Well, some people say that, but other people say otherwise. Beowulf, as J.R.R. Tolkien said, is just a story. There's no allegory of a king that lived at the time, nothing. It's just a story. It's just a story, people. Don't think about it too long and too hard. And if you think about the other perspective, where it does seems to have a sort of simple reasoning, you will realize that that is so not true in a few moments. So in the end, what you learn is not what you will use. Now, Beowulf itself was written in Old English, which is a pretty ancient language by its own standards too. It used to be called Anglo-Saxon, get it? Because the Anglo-Saxons lived in England and Ireland and Scotland. Yeah, is it just me that gets these jokes? Anyways, what happens next is that Beowulf comes here and it questions everything that we have sought for, the morals and the chivalry codes. There's not much that we can actually think about on the internet. In fact, you're probably talking to an 18-year-old or someone that you don't really enjoy, or someone you don't really know, or someone you don't really like online, just because they are online and you are online. That's a terrible idea. But what do we get at the end of the day? What we get is basically a world where all of these lessons that are taught are going to be used. Beowulf teaches us about courage, it also teaches us about honesty, and it also teaches us about integrity. So in the end, that is what Beowulf should be teaching us right now, not instead of the summaries. What do you think of Beowulf? That's a completely different story too. I think it's a great story. It's incredibly great for going ahead and looking out for something else for your kids or something like that kind of thing. But to be honest, what I do enjoy most about this is that Beowulf has become one of my favorite characters, and Beowulf himself is the whole driving force behind this plot. And I love all these loopholes. And that's all it takes to become, well, a part of the Beowulf's community. There is no Beowulf community as far as I know, but that might exist. Beowulf itself revealed many secrets, such as things about the flute that I've never known before, and also talks about violins as well as a trombone part. So what do we get? Not much, really. In the end, I guess Beowulf itself was a pretty safe choice too. What I really want to say though is that what I learned from Beowulf, it's all that self-endurance, it's all about that self-pressure, all that self-balance, in the center balance. Once you find the balance of your heart and your center, you will be able to do whatever you want. All this will just melt away, will just turn away. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys soon, and so until next time, now peace. Bye-bye!